Hi and welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the wide stance and narrow stance lifting, and we're going to talk about the challenges with traditional lifting techniques that many of us have been taught. Some of us have taught ourselves how to lift. Others have been taught by owning companies or being employees in the industrial setting. But in the videos that we're going to do, when we dive deeper into the lifted techniques, there's what we're going to call the old way and the new way. And the old way, it's not the wrong way, but it's not the new way. Or it could be my way or your way. But I just want to get the language down so that we're all on the same page. The other nice thing is we're going to be doing these lifting techniques with the props that we have provided you information on how to build those props so we can feel the difference. The nice thing is that when we can feel the difference, we can decide for ourselves. And when we decide for ourselves, then we can begin doing the techniques and the training that's going to help us. And help us what? It's going to help our back be stronger, and it's going to reduce our chance for injury. Now when I say back, I'm also talking about not just our low back, which is what we're kind of thinking when we do lifts, but I'm talking about our entire back, from the very base of the skull all the way down to the low back, the tailbone, the SI joints, and our hips. Because if we have a problem or a weak spine here, that can affect everything all the way up, including our neck. So we want our bodies to be strong. We want our lifting techniques to be safe. We want to reduce injuries, and we want to have a strong, healthy spine. So one of the things about traditional lifting style techniques is a lot of us were taught to, I know I was taught to approach the box and then go get it here. Now this is a half squat, half back lift. All right, that puts a lot of stress on the low back. It also puts a lot of stress on the legs in this area here. So we don't want to do a half squat, half back lift because that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on our low back, like I was saying. Others that we've been taught to say, hey, I got this. Bend the knees, right? And so some of us bend the knees. And it's like, I don't know if you just heard that, but my knees just cracked. And that is hard on the knees. Over time, it can wear out your knees. And also, to be honest, it's not a very comfortable position. Without even lifting, it's hard to get up. The other thing, too, I want you to look at is this right here. Can you see I'm on the balls of my feet? It's a very unstable position, especially if you are lifting a load. The last thing here is if your box that you're lifting is big or heavy, you know, the knees are just basically in the way. So sometimes we even have to go out here, which makes it even more of a lift, a back lift. Again, putting a lot of stress on your back and your spine. Now, these techniques that we're going to train with you are going to create an environment where you're going to be stronger and it's going to feel better. In fact, sometimes what we see, actually not sometimes, more frequently than not, patients and people that we are training who have had back pain problems or just hurt, their back sore from their daily activities, those are the people who embrace the lifted techniques the quickest because they can feel the difference. In fact, we've had many, many people who have gone from a back pain situation on a daily basis to back pain free because of the techniques that they have learned here at Lift It. So with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next couple of modules. Also, I just want to review one last thing. Pain, irritation, problem, not sure, unstable. We want everybody here at Lift It to be safe. So don't participate in these activities if you're having any of the things that I just mentioned. Otherwise, I look forward to taking you down this journey. We have some phenomenal lifted techniques that we're going to share with you. And in the next video, we're going to get started with number 1, called Lift It.